Hey guys, this weekend I am in Ukunda, also the home of Diani Beach, and this is a popular place for people to go on the weekends. One great thing about Kenya is you can take flights. For example, you can take a flight from Nairobi to Ukunda, and the cost is not that much, and flight time I think is less than an hour. It seems to be really busy here. Like I said a few days ago, I was looking for a flight to Ukunda, and all of the seats were taken. And when I came here, the first hotel I went to, which is the hotel I've stayed at in the past, all the rooms were booked. And then, so I ended up staying at the Mangro here, which is, I ended up paying more than I expected, probably because it came Friday. And last night I ate here at the Swahili Pot restaurant. I've been here before a few years ago, and when I came here, all the seats inside were taken, so I had to sit outside. This is the first time that's ever happened. I've eaten there about 7 or 8 times, so Ukunda seems to be quite popular now. Last night I went to a club that I've been to before called Tandoori, and they made some renovations, and some were good and some were bad, but they renovated this indoor portion of the club to be a really nice inside disco. And the place was on fire last night, Friday night, just on fire. A lot of people, everybody was having a great time. It's one of the best nights out I've had in many years. So if you come here, check out Tandoori. And it's kind of strange because they have an outdoor portion, which used to be the part where everybody partied, like outdoor in the patio. But now they've got this like inside disco. And you go through, as soon as you open the door to a disco, it's like a different world, full of people having fun. So today I'm just going to walk up to the main junction and probably just go to the little mall they have out here for the Naivas, get a couple things to eat. Pretty noisy on this road, mainly because of the tuk-tuks, loud tuk-tuks. And speaking of electric cars, I can't wait till they have electric tuk-tuks, reduce the noise. I'm sure someday that'll happen. I thought that dog was real for a couple of seconds. Anyways, to get here, I took I did it the hard way, basically. I could have taken I was thinking of taking an Uber all the way from Mombasa to here, which would cost about, I think it costs like 5,000 maybe. It's about $45 US. And I was really thinking of doing it, but when I was on the road, I saw a matatu going to ferry, and I said, what the hell, I'll just do that. So I took a matatu all the way in town to ferry. I had to switch matatus, many stops. It's uncomfortable. But then we get the ferry, you just take the ferry across, and then you get another matatu all the way to Ukunda. The total cost would be less than $2 a day. So to go all the way from where I was in Matwapa, Mombasa to Ukunda, it was less than $2, which is incredible. Got a gym there. There's quite a few retired people here from usual countries like Germany, some Italians, people from the UK. You're a tourist and you're walking down the road, basically everybody on a motorcycle or a matatu thinks you're looking for a ride. And so if I'm just walking, if you're just walking down the road, there's gonna be a lot of people asking. They try and overcharge you every time. Looks like a new place, classic guest residence. I don't know if it's an apartment or what. And we're approaching, I think I believe it's called the Junction, which is an incredibly busy part of town. If you want to take the bus, the matatu back to Mombasa, you just come up here and there's a bunch of matatus on the near the junction where you can go to ferry for 100 shillings. Saturday, about 3 o'clock. Weather's pretty good here. We've got a breeze, maybe, I don't know, 28 degrees Celsius or so. It's not hot. And this here, it's called Rongai. It's a popular old restaurant. It's a good place to eat cheap local food. Been here a few times, it's pretty good. Wow, a lot of people. like I said, in Mombasa, I would estimate it's about 25% less tourists. But here, it just seems like it's every place is pretty full. And it seems like maybe more tourists from Nairobi than foreigners. All right, how do I get across here? This is always a nightmare. Yeah, this all looks the same as it did when I was last here 3 years ago. Yesterday I was sitting at the beach at Tandoori Beach, Big Tree, and all of a sudden I noticed like apparently there's somebody, I'm not really sure how this happened, but apparently bills started blowing down the beach, like, you know, shilling notes. And so there's like literally about 15 people chasing all these notes down the beach. I was talking to the manager of, I was talking to the guy who works at Big Tree. I think he may be the manager. He's telling me sometimes it happens when the guy doesn't pay his bill or pay for the boat properly. They come and knock the money out of his, I don't know, out of his pocket or whatever. Didn't really make sense to me, but he knows what he's talking about more than I do. You guys wait to see if they give it back. Then another guy drinking at Big Tree yells at him, "Welcome to Kenya." It's funny. I still don't know exactly the details, but it's just funny. So all these people running down, trying to chase down these notes that were blowing. These very windy days, so they were scattered all over the place. It's a camera. It's a camera. Yeah, it's a camera.
Look at CCTV.
Huh? Yes, I just got a few things in the Naivas. Grapes. The grapes here are really good. They're a little bit expensive, but I don't mind paying. They're so good. I remember a few years ago, I was coming out of Naivas and bought some stuff, and I got a tuk-tuk here. We got back to my hotel, which is really close, like maybe a 50 shilling ride. The guy wants 150. I said, no way I'm paying 150. So he starts grabbing my bag of groceries and says, I'm not gonna release this until you pay 150. Unbelievable. Yeah, down, see straight ahead down there, that Matatu, that's the Matatu going to Mombasa. So it's basically just right in front of the Naivas, so next to the Naivas is where you get the Matatu. Oh, finally fixed this road up, man. It used to be an absolute nightmare. Another great thing about Ukunda is the airstrip is almost located right in the city. I mean, the fare to get to any hotel is pretty low. Same in it's the same in Malindi. Airstrip is located really close to all the hotels. Nothing. I'm walking. Yeah. So anyway, I like you here, and I think maybe next weekend I'll come back for a couple days. Nothing.
Oh yeah, my friend.
People are really friendly though. I would say much more friendly than people in Mombasa, and a little bit more friendly than I'm sorry, a lot more friendly than people in Nairobi. But you know, obviously in a big city, people are not as nice.